Hi guys, it's Curtis from Level Up FBA. Hope you've had a good weekend. It's Monday, so back to work, back to the hustle every single day. Over the weekend, I didn't really do too much, to be honest. It was quite hot out in the UK, well, where I was, which is just sort of near the Harlow area. So I enjoyed the sun, went to the beach with my partner and her family, and it was good. Good weekend out. Yeah, didn't do too much work. I'm trying to get my head around at the moment with the whole VAT situation. I'm about 15 months into my business, maybe 15, 16 months into my business now, from the very beginning of doing Amazon. And I'm having to go over the whole transition of becoming VAT registered, and it's an absolute ball ache. One thing, because I need to understand how all the fees work, and I'm very specific on how I do my profits every single month. So I like to know exactly down to the last penny how much profit I've made, and then I can put into percentage as an ROI, and then do that as an average over the year. For the last 3 months, I've done about 40% 40% ROI on all my sales, which is fantastic. But yeah, trying to get your head around this whole VAT situation is it's a nightmare, because I'm meeting up with my accountant soon, and then he'll be able to break down exactly after the Amazon fees and how I can create a business plan for the next 6 months. I think I'm going to struggle with the whole transition of becoming VAT registered, because I don't know. I just feel like I feel like I'm going to be struggling for the next 2 months, because it's just that transition of doing the paperwork, changing my account, changing my files, and how I do it and how I format things, and that sort of crap, really. But yeah, there we are. But what I want to talk to you about today was going over a daily plan. Now, if you don't have one already, 100% recommend it. I know a lot of people use there's an app you can get on your phone where it just syncs up your computer and your phone, and then it works off each other as like essentially a diary, which is good. But this bad boy literally never leaves my side. Everywhere I go, McDonald's, whatever. If I'm going RA in the shops, this will be in my pocket or my jacket or in my car, or whatever. So it doesn't really leave my sight, and I just literally put just absolute crap in it. I think it's like my third diary now this year, and I just write crap in it. I draw pictures of ideas, and I draw like the way I want to format things and in Excel. But yeah, I'd 100% recommend you get a diary, and I say that because there's so many times in the last few months, especially, where I've been going through Facebook, or I've going around and just generally doing RA or online arbitrage, or just walking about, and I thought that'd be a good idea. It could be improved. I might look at that and maybe look in the future for private label, or I wonder if I can resell that, or there's a wholesaler, a wholesale van that just drove past. I wonder if I can get in contact with the distribution centre and maybe see if I can get on their books, that sort of thing. They're very good to have to hand at all times, really. But what I wanted to go about today was a routine. So routines for me are a must. I have to have a routine. Otherwise, I just get scrambled really quickly, and it's ridiculous. And I just find it ridiculously hard to get back on track as well. But one thing I'd recommend is writing out a daily routine, not down to a T, but a sort of rough guideline of what you've got to do. So my one is really short, because I sort of wing it after I've done all this. But as long as this is out of the way, then the main core of the business is, well, the main core of my day is out of the way then. But the first thing I do in the morning, wake up, brekkie, fag, all that stuff, coffee, about 10 cups of coffee, not even joking. And then I check my emails. I go through every single email, junk folder, all my wholesale orders, then go through my inbox, then go through all my wholesalers, my stock alerts, all that sort of jazz. I then start a scan. I use tactical arbitrage. I love tactical arbitrage. It's the only one I've used, to be honest. I've not used FBA Wizard. I've heard good and bad, but I've heard good and bad about both of them, to be honest. But tactical arbitrage is my go-to. I absolutely love it, and the owner of the guy who developed it and his team are absolutely superb. They're fantastic. Any queries I've got, they're just boom, they're straight on it. But yeah, so after I check my emails, I then begin to start a reverse search. I do a reverse search on ASINs of the top 100,000 products on Amazon. And then I do at the same time, I also run a website scan. So just going through like Argos, Asda, Debenhams, that sort of thing. Then I go through the scan that I left on the night before. So before I go to bed, literally the last thing I do before I go to bed is I set up all my scans. So the time I wake up in the morning, sort of 6 hours later on, they're done. 6 hours later, they're done. And then I can just work through the leads and go through them and sort of start buying, and yes or no. I can create new stock alerts, that sort of thing. Stock alerts have been massive for me. A lot of people, when they're out of stock, they just think, oh, next lead, let's go to the next one. But stock alerts for me were massive, because all of a sudden, there's been times where something's been out of stock, and then like an hour later on, bang, it's back in stock. I buy it all out, and it comes back in stock again. I buy it all out again, and then I sort of dominate it, and then I get it into Amazon and make my money. So that's cool. My next thing is, at the moment, this won't apply to a lot of you guys, but I'm trying. Obviously, I'm set up a lead service as well. It might be a bit longer now. It might not be beginning of May. The only reason I say that is because the VAs I'm training at the moment, I've had to get rid of 1 or 2 because they're just not delivering the leads. I don't want to deliver leads that are going to be filler leads, like literally filler leads, where there are mismatches, or it's a ranked 20,000 toy, wicked, but it's been ranked like 180,000 for the last 90 days. So that means crap all to me. And I wouldn't touch that unless it's Q4. I wouldn't touch that. But yes, I'm looking for VAs now that can specifically go for the criteria that I'm looking for. And this is the idea. I want it to be a lot more. It's going to be very, very similar to a lot of the lead services out there at the moment. But I don't want to just give you anything. I want to be able to provide you with premium leads at an affordable price, and with the understanding that I'll go into that in a bit more detail another time. But so yeah, I check my VA's work, I check that they've got the leads sorted out, and check they've met my criteria. If they haven't, I make them do the work again until they deliver it. And then I start researching private label ideas. Private label ideas is something I really need to crack onto. I think the goal where's my goals in my book? Yeah, so my goals for 2018 was to launch my first private label product. And do 100k in Amazon sales, which is, I'm not even far off that now, to be honest, which is ridiculous. Oh my God, I haven't. So there's some of the things I've got in here that make me laugh. So 40k profit with Amazon after tax, launch my first private label, buy a van, because I had a thing with vans, and I love vans. I don't know why, I do so much of them. They're like workhorses. I want to put 5k towards Rolex. Not to be flashy or anything, I've always wanted a Rolex. I just wanted to treat myself. Got my Hermes click and collect bracelet. Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah, so private label I've been looking into. I don't know why, sorry, I keep going off on tangents, but I wanted to genuinely go into private label. That is the end goal for me, to go into private label and have a lead service that's delivering quality leads, and then set up sort of like a masterclass where I can teach people how to do private label as a beginner, to sort of going to the knowledge that I'm at. Obviously, I'm not a guru at anything. I'm not even a guru at Amazon. There's so many people that know it out there better than I do, but I'm not going to dress it up with bullshit. I'm just going to tell you how it is and what I think of things. But yeah, so yeah, private label is something I want to go into in sort of the next sort of 5-6 months. I want to have my first PL on the road, basically. I had a private label idea that, well, I say idea, it completely developed into an actual product. So the product's downstairs in my house, and I've got all the custom logos, custom boxes, all the sort of the inserts to sort of like say, how do we do that sort of thing. And then sorry about that. I had to pause it for a second. Somebody came in, dog's going mad again as usual. But yeah, I did do private label, and my private label product's downstairs. But yeah, I chose. Do you know, the product was doing sick. I'll go into detail about this another time. But the product was doing wicked. Like there's like 1,000 sellers. There's 1,000 sales average for the majority of the sellers that were selling this particular product. My product, without blowing my own trumpet or blowing smoke up my ass, mine looked sick. Mine looked better, a lot better. It's a lot more professional. It looked a lot more presentable as a gift, a lot more customized. But they released a statement saying that this product is now banned in the whole of the Amazon network. So that was a right big middle finger to me. But there we are. But yeah, so so the whole point of this video, without going off on a tangent too much, is to basically say that if you haven't got one already, get yourself a diary, handwritten diary. I prefer handwritten diaries anyway. And just start writing out a daily routine that isn't a isn't a must, but it's a good baseline to begin a day with. And you know that once you've got these main things out of the way, you can just sort of freehand and do other things that you can do to develop your business. Okay. So yeah, guys, that's all for today. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded that many videos over the last few days or been active in the group. Like I said, the whole VAT situation's throwing a right fuckery, basically. It's been a dick. Excuse my language, but yeah, it's not been great. It's not been fun. It's just trying to get my head around it and trying to get some questions answered. So yeah, that's it, guys. A lot more people are starting to join the Facebook group now. So in the description, there's the Facebook group link. Join it, ask questions, hang out, chat, whatever it is. Just don't troll or advertise your services. If you do, just let me know. I'll probably be cool with it anyway. Okay, guys, take care. Bye.